2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see it?
Well, in their last encounter, Bubba took them to town, so I think this player we're following has a chip on their shoulder and has something to prove this week.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. That makes its way to the first cut. Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Putting for birdie. It looks like he pushed that one. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. He's in a share of 7th place. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the 4th hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
With this putt, he'll tie Bubba.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt on the table. Trailing by 4 strokes. This one's a par 3. That one should find the surface. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 3rd place.
This would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Get excited. This could go in. And that will drop in for birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And he finds himself in a tie for third. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, that's too bad. This putt is for a share of second. And there it is. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 5. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And this shot from the bunker. Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Currently a couple under for the event. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Going with a 3-wood here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That was a gallant attempt. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Yeah, this ball's sitting up perfect. He's going to have a great lie.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 3 back from the leader. How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 5th place.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 10th hole. A couple under at this stage in a share of 2nd spot. And here we are with their fourth. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
That's well holed. And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Good looking putt. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
He's currently just in 2nd place. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Nicely done.
Sitting at 4 under for the day, just behind the leader. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That was wonderfully done. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Downhill putt there, Luke. Just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? And this putt will take them to 5 under. That's frustrating. That hole's done. Just one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
And here we are with the 3rd shot. And back to the course with the live action. And from the green side rough here. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for a par now. I like the look of this. Well hold. Currently 4 under for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Nicely done. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 6-iron here.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, one more hole to go. The 18.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 stroke off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot. Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this 2nd round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Currently 5 under for the event. This hole is a par 5. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Okay, let's get those two important things back. Timing and tempo. That's going to find the water, sadly. Playing their 4th shot. Good shot there, Beamer. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
That's not going to find the fairway. That always looked wet, didn't it? And here's their 7th shot. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
7 feet to the cup. Well done. He's currently tied for 3rd. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot. That's tidy. Time for the second shot into the 3rd. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, just missed. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. That one goes down for bogey. Tony Finau is currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. They get a little ground draw here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely play. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Yeah, this one is veering off a little bit to the right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. An opportunity to make a par here. Yeah, we'll take that. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Love the short par 4s, Rich. Always an opportunity.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Lovely effort, that. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
And Rich, this player is competitive, but they've got to find another way to go to the next level.
They've only had a couple of top fives on the season this year. It's good, but it needs to get better in order to turn great and get that first win.
And here we are with the third shot. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 10th place. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Okay, that hole's behind you now. On the tee of a par 3. Needs this one to kick right. That's just inside the range. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's disappointing. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. It's Tony Finau who currently leads. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th. Sitting at -1 in a share of 10th position. You like that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, steady now. Par putt coming up here. Oh, where he be now? Tony Finau in the lead. Here we are in front of a par 3. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This one's looking good.
Yes, they've made it. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. That'll sting a bit.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Putting for birdie here. Oh, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt. Saves the par. Well done.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. And this shot from about 150 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And it's Tony Finau in the lead as we turn our attention to the next hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Opting for the 9-iron. That one's heading out to the right. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Straight out of the top draw.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Tony Finau is currently on top of things right now. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Club up. I like this play.
Oh, well played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, so close. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This looks good. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Ouch, that hurts. This one for bogey. And with that, this round comes to a close. So, this player can now go and sign the scorecard and make it official. A day that will just be one of those that was okay.
That was a pretty lackluster performance today, wasn't it? Really nothing going on out there. Average would probably...
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, only a couple behind, so yeah, they are right into this at the moment. They've got to keep pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around them.
Goddamn
Keep their eye on the prize, keep on that front foot, and start making birdies.
Well, that's enough from me.
I didn't watch any NHL yet.
Let's get down to the course.
I did catch
Penny,
Vegas Golden Knights
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
This one needs to kick left.
As we know, Vegas
Well, this is one of those
and all
lines
their
that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough
little
one.
cheap tricks to get fans excited. Whole slot
That's an
machine,
impressive
blah
little
blah.
chip.
Oh,
I mean, you're holding
Chipinski
on, playing
strikes
it
again.
like...
Let's see if you can make this. Kick the
No, I'm not
pole.
playing it.
It's Tony Finau who currently leads. Now with the honour on a par 5.
I thought you meant like real life hockey. No, I'm not playing. NHL 24.
Yeah, that one will play.
The only thing I'm doing with NHL
Second shot on the
24
second.
is drop-ins, or I'm not playing at all. Franchise apparently is broken.
John, what's
what I've
going on
seen.
out there?
Hey guys, we are checking
Don't
in
really
with
wanna get
Bubba
into
Watson
that.
as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Okay, time to return to the action. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
It's downhill the entire way.
I
and
want
yet,
to try
inexplicably,
Be a
it comes up
Pro,
short.
but I agree.
So no movement
What I heard,
there.
Be a Pro has
Player
not
remains at even
changed
par.
much in the
Moving up
last
the
like
leaderboard. I like
3
it.
years.
We have a
So
par
to
4
me, that
on
would be
this one.
kind of like stale. But then again, doesn't playing Be a Pro unlock some
Well,
of the
I'm sure it looked better in their
the
mind before they hit
World
it.
of Chell stuff?
Second shot here on the third.
Or am I wrong? Straight
Well,
from
this
one
one looks
bunker to
like it's heading to the sand. And here we are with the third shot. Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. And he needs this to save par.
Nope, not saving
That's
par.
frustrating.
But yeah, I do mostly. Yeah, after last night and the whole stupid pressure thing that they have, and I'm done. I'm done with hut.
Bogey putt coming up here.
I'll go in
Yeah,
and
good
open
putt.
up
Well
the
hold.
packs that when they release for
Currently at +1 for the
squad
tournament.
battles, but
Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
I lost 2 games in a
your
row on what you
eyes
said.
Look
Yeah,
down
like,
the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right at
like
that
last
is
night, one of the
just
ones that like
fine. If you
really
find the
kind of
fairway,
like
second shot
like, this is
downhill
ridiculous.
Just a little bit to a
The
long,
puck is
narrow
right beside
green
my
that has got
goaltender.
bunkers down the right-hand side.
there's
Distance
nobody
control with
around,
That second shot is absolutely
Like, no one's, like,
imperative if
trying
they
to get
wanna
the
have
puck.
a good look at birdie.
and for 6 seconds he does not even try to cover it. He's just like kneel down,
that's
looking
great.
at the
It
puck.
just missed the hole. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ooh, right by
And the
hole.
amount of
And this one is for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
CPU penalties,
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
the amount of
And after that
CPU
effort,
penalties
this is how
was
the leaderboard
ridiculous.
looks.
Tripping.
Oh, where he be
I think in
now?
one game I had
Tony
five
Finau in the lead.
CPU tripping
It's
calls
time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
in a 4-minute putt battle. I was like, nah, I'm done.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
I don't mind a couple here and there. I can deal with that.
Well struck. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Hey, nice looking line. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
I haven't
Our
seen a lot of
leader is
trips,
a
but I
couple of
find it
shots
as a
up at this
50
stage.
block and poke. And that's the
Here
other
we
one
are
that
at
like
the
really
6th
ticks
hole.
me off is the whole tripping. Or like on a block shot, you lie down. You've been laid down for like 4
Yeah, it
minutes.
was a
The
little
guy, like,
untidy, wasn't it?
not 4 minutes, but like 5-6 seconds, and a guy goes over top of you, and you get called for tripping.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down.
I've seen a lot of
If he makes this,
content
he'll save
creators
his par.
complain about rivals. You're not getting much.
That gets the job
rewards.
done.
Do.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Sitting at a couple over for the
Plus, it
event.
probably doesn't help too that my
Here
team
we
sucks.
have a par 5.
The
That's
checking,
nicely done.
some
Second
of the
shot here on the
calls
7th.
are off. Like, I'm sorry, when you throw a normal body check and you get called for boarding because the guy's
And
like
here we are
4
with the
feet
3rd
off from the
shot.
boards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This putt right on 12 feet. to the hole.
I didn't rage out, but I got rage. That counts for anything. On turn.
Ooh,
Son of a...
good putt for par coming up.
Is that the set?
In she
Is that
goes.
rivals
Let's
that you're
head to the
talking about?
next.
58 games.
Well, it's time to head
You
back
haven't
down
raged
to the
out
fairways.
once?
John, what's up, mate?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we are checking in with
I was
Bubba
getting pissed off
Watson
at
as
squad
he gets
battles.
set for his
That's where I
next
was
shot here on
losing
the
my shit too
17th.
last night.
And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely play. We have a par 3 on this one. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
This one's going to the right.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Oh, just
Dude's
missed.
gotta be
Well, that's disappointing.
double ball.
There's putts for double. And unfortunately
Hey,
heading in the wrong
if
direction on the
5 and 5 damn
leaderboard
good.
after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get away from games and
what's in
don't
front of them
intend to
there,
kill
Henny?
me.
Now the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are
doubt.
flickering, and it's straight back up into this player. All right, we're going
Going
with
for
an
broke on this
extra
one.
club here.
Roll back. Roll back.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Yeah, we say that every year. I've
Scorecard
always
filled with threes never
said
hurts.
like,
Good
yeah,
putt
I'm
to
not getting
make
back in the
this.
NHL, and always do.
Looking really good this
Nice
one.
putt.
Well, what a lovely putt to
Finally
make.
got one.
And let's have another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one
Yeah,
on repeat.
same for me. I bought in every one of them. Just, I guess, the hope of wanting a
And
good
man on the
hockey.
ground, John, he's down
Or
there.
have
What's the
one.
news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking
Big
for
trouble.
more.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he
Roll back.
changed the perception of the game. As
I'll be
it being
42
kind of an
next
old
year.
man
All
sport,
want
and
to
all of a
sit down
sudden,
games.
He's
Yeah.
out there winning and fist pumping and getting the
Nothing.
crowds fired
8,
up
3
and
months.
everybody into the game. It just kind of
Yeah, I think they're gonna get into more story-based
No longer do you
games.
have these old guys that are
I
dressed
think-
poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player.
Yeah,
And,
like,
everybody else
on
is just
Sunday,
kinda
I'm getting
sitting there
back in the
all going,
Star
"Well,
Field.
how does he do this?" Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen. I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back
Dad
going,
not touching.
okay, he's taking this
The
seriously.
hell is that?
Maybe I need to start taking it
That's
seriously
supposed to be
too,
Starfield
right?
till January.
So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him.
Okay,
But
I
he
thought so,
told
but I
us
wasn't
right away.
100%
Listen,
sure.
I expect to win every single week out there. And
I haven't
sure
got
enough,
very
that's what he
far
did.
into it.
It's heading to the bunker for sure. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
Yeah, Wynn got that one.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This
Yes,
is
sir.
what they have left for a par.
And this one will be for bogey.
We're
Okay,
gonna
as we move along,
fall
it's
apart in this-
Tony Finau in the lead as we turn our attention to the next hole.
won't turn it on till he
Let's see what
hoping
happens
a
here
lot
at the
is
12th.
fixed by then. What exactly be fixed in it?
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Good sounding strike, that one.
I haven't really been.
That
I was
should set
joking
up
with
another
him.
chance.
Like,
Standing over this one,
what's
and it's a
he
very
missing
long
from-
putt.
Oh, nice putt.
That's a ripper. Moments like that deserve another
People
look.
claim it's
They got
broken.
their putting boots on here.
That's the
Look at
thing
how
with
this
every
ball
game, right?
rolls
Everyone
end to
claims that,
end.
okay, well,
There's
Call of Duty, this is
beauty.
broken. And then... Same thing with NHL, right? Everyone claims it's broken.
Our
It's
current
just more or
leader
less
is enjoying
adjusting
a
to it.
two-stroke
A
lead.
little, some of it
Now
needs
on
to
the
be
tee
adjusted
after
to.
a birdie.
Yes, some of it
Fired up
is
and ready for more.
things broken,
Thankfully, it's
actually
slightly
broken
downhill
in it,
off the
but
tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that
if I can do this.
meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course.
That's water,
Big
right?
hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side,
Worked it
but
well.
that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly. To
That's
a
just
massive
it too,
grade.
right?
Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
John, give us a small update.
50-50,
Guys,
I
we're
missed
checking in with
stick.
Tiger Woods as he gets set for
So, like,
his
are
next shot
you
here on
doing
the
skill
ninth.
stick, or are you doing
They're
the
looking to
full,
get this one
full
close in hopes
control
of saving par.
stuff?
This putt for par here. Okay, steady now.
No one. You're doing the total control.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind the
I
hill of this
use
tee.
buttons for passing and slap shot. Not all the time for slap shot, but passing.
That's
I
heading for the
really,
fairway.
but I am getting used to it. The
Lookout world was his statement. when he
Saucer
came out
pass
on
is
the Pro
broken
Tour,
in-
and we look back in the greatness in sports right across
That's the only
all
thing I
sport in
found.
the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
like
I hate
it
to
shows you
say
on
no,
like
because
the
I also look back at
self-help
the sport
thing or whatever you want to
when
call it.
Arnold Palmer came
That,
through.
like I'm passing it up the boards, but when I
Good-looking
do it,
fella
it fires it right up the
and
middle.
Just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved
Got
the
it.
way for a Tiger Woods that
Mainly
then go out
snap.
and dominate, because
I
golf was
mainly
already on the radar.
snapshot
It just
too.
wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger, but I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he
Is
set
that not
the
pitch on
groundwork
pin,
for
but-
all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint,
Echoing
Tiger
in.
Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds.
That would have been like a 98 footer.
Grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze
I
me,
have no
baffle me,
many-
make me giggle a little bit. Like,
I have not many
holy
in
cow,
the left or
this guy
right.
This guy's Elvis.
A
He's
lot of
Elvis
tip-
Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
It was on a good line. Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Tony Finau is currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago.
This is his third.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? From around 170 yards here.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Game of the 7. Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. And that one's headed to the drink. And
Thought the
Henny,
wind was
what's
going to
he
catch
looking
some
at
of
here?
that, but
By
apparently
my
not.
estimation, he's got around 170 here.
This one might need to get down
Did this
a little.
time, though.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Didn't that look good for a
I love
long
how
time?
one shot it like catches the
Time to
wind,
make
and the
a putt
next
here.
one when
This
you
one's for double.
first shot doesn't catch wind, and the next one just catches all the wind.
Go on, get in the hole. Sitting at 7
Stupid.
over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
That one did.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Atta boy, good shot. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Yeah, quality shot that. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
There we go.
And another round safely in the books. Well, that was a pretty solid day's effort all round, and just 18 holes left to play.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Hill.
+6. Called that a good round. Okay, 4th round. Wind day or
PGA Sports,
non-wind?
in association with the PGA Tour, is
A
proud
whole
to
bunch-
bring you the
bunch of
season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Champions Invitational. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader
In the hole, in the
stumbles,
hole.
this player's got a
Oh.
great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and
We
win
almost sunk
this
that from 200
Looking forward
yards
to this,
out.
Rich. Let's get into the action. Lining up the birdie putt here. And that's now 5 over for the tournament.
That would have been something.
Time to tee off at the second. Not bad.
Up.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. It's on a great line. Oh, gee, that line was looking
You
good,
gotta be
wasn't it?
kidding me. That did knock the wind.
This is a par putt. Sitting at +5 overall. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Quality shot, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Big car.
It's Tony Finau who currently leads. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
And here we are with their fourth.
Take
This putt just 5 feet away from the
at least
hole.
the bogey here.
Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the fifth. Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Ouch, that hurts.
Just a bit.
That's disappointing. And looks like we're taking another look at that one.
I just have like
Putt
a good turn.
awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Setting up now on a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 6th.
That dog will hunt.
8 feet to the cup. Just didn't drop. A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing. This hole is a par 5.
Give me a sec.
Pretty good shot there. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner, but the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter.
Needed that.
You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players, and that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
On the green, but it's going to be a
Nicely
lot
done.
of work to get.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Looking good. For the par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Going with the 5-wood.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, so close. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Some lovely
Didn't know what
momentum
else to
for this
do with
player,
that one.
moving up the leaderboard.
Try to put it close for a par.
Here we go. The 10th hole.
Um,
Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the 8-iron here. Great looking shot this.
Bubba's
I'll
got
take it.
nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Good look at a birdie here. This one has eyes for the hole.
go.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Stop. Stop. Itch.
Not their best shot there.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets
Damn ball
set
kept
for his
rolling
next
back.
shot here on the 12th.
Setting up miles from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Goes left, some right, back right. I'm just gonna try and put this.
Ooh, right by the hole. A 7-footer right here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
This one started out on a good line.
Big par.
And it's Tony Finau in the lead as we turn our attention to the next hole.
Tied for 24.
Let's head to the 12th hole.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on.
John,
Story of my
what's
life.
going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to face a par 4.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Look at a half here.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, where he be now? Tony Finau in the lead. Let's begin the 14th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Getting ready to play their third. "15 feet to the cup. Ooh.
Bogey, at least.
This next putt is for bogey. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets
Not doing
set for
good right
his
now.
next shot here on the 15th.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Really hating video games
That's
right
a
now.
tad disappointing, isn't it? Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. And here we are with the third shot. Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks to be a tad wayward. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
And back to the play, shall we? Playing their fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Bogey, why even replay it?
Currently at 7 over par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. That's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left.
How does the wind not...
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. He has this putt to save his par. And there it is. It's Tony Finau who currently leads. Here we are at the 17th tee.
So wind
No
don't
point
matter
hanging
in
on
this
that
game
one.
right now?
You didn't hit your best there. Okay, step one complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. This putt is of 9 feet.
With this putt, he'll go one up on Bubba. And Bubba, well, never count him out. He may be all over the place, but he'll get you.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Well played, mate. Second shot here at the 18th. A bit out of shape with that
That's not
swing.
perfect.
To get the rhythm back. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Here's their 6th shot. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. And he's safely on the green. And this putt is for a final score of 74. Looks like they may have pushed that one. And this next putt is for triple bogey. And that will conclude his tournament to date.
He did not care at the end of this.
Well, Henny, we saw
There's
some
wind, but it don't
extraordinary
work.
shot making out on the course here today. We saw some phenomenal play when it mattered most. A win over Bubba Watson, you'd put that in your kit bag and take it.
Absolutely, you would. As we mentioned
Apparently I
off the
beat
top,
him.
Luke, this player was gunning for the fearless Bubba Watson, and they proceeded to beat him. It was a great performance to watch.
Actually, back in. Okay. Quicker. Yep. Okay, let's try around that. Do some upgrades. Rose wants to challenge. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm one.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of
the right line, not
most
hard enough.
consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Getting ready to play their third. This one needs to kick left. And he's hit that inside the range. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet. Nice little par putt here.
Oh, just missed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Xander Schauffele currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Oh, this is pissing me off. Okay, I'm too fast.
That's not the shot I wanted.
Try a different shot.
Looks to be going with the 5 iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Judging it beautifully.
Sitting at a couple over for the day.
Trying to get better at it.
Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
And here we are with the third shot.
Hey, how's
Well,
it
that was
going?
pure. Well, I hope he makes this
Struggling
one.
today
It's for
on the
par.
course.
Ooh, nice line. Time to take a look at Justin
It's been
Rose.
okay. How about
He's
yourself?
going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Good. That's good.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Are you enjoying NHL? Seen you
Let's
playing
see
it
what happens here
yesterday,
on the 6th.
and they're lurking for a bit. Doing 31 days straight. It's not gonna be a long stream today, though. Yeah, it's got me pissed off too.
Rich,
Last
when we
night
talk
I was
about the English group
so
of
pissed
golfers
off
over
with
the
it.
last 20 years,
I was gonna
really
stay up
Justin
late
Rose has
last
been
night,
the,
and
the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion,
I decided
world
not
number
to even
1,
bother.
Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll
Yeah, I don't
ever
know if
come
they
across.
changed
As soon
something
as he
or
got
what the
done
case is,
pulling
but
out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row.
yeah,
And
I've lost
never
my
gave
interest
up.
for it.
Kept after it. Kept
I think
after
I'm
it,
mostly just gonna
which that
play
would've broken. That would
sixes
have
if I
broken
do
most
play,
men,
or
not
like
Rose.
drop-ins.
That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is
As
such a
for Hutt,
force
I'm done.
in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt
Yeah,
it
so you're basically gonna be
fantastically.
doing the
Keep
same
after
thing.
it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Was on a good line.
Pretty
Pretty
putt.
good chance here. This one's for par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently
No,
in
it's.
second
I was playing
place,
squad
hoping to
battles.
overtake the
It's
leader.
not. It's not fun.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Justin Thomas.
I
is
had
at
my
the top of
goalie,
the
for
leaderboard
example,
with a
like
one-shot
6
lead.
seconds with the puck
We have a par
right
3
in front
on
of his
this one.
knees and didn't even bother with it because of the whole full pressure bullshit that they added.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, I seen you play
well
in club yesterday.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this
I
putt?
was lurking a little
Setting up
bit.
this putt 28 feet from the cup. Little birdie looking
Looks
here.
more fun. I had some drop.
Yeah, it's a bit
Excuse me, some
disappointing.
dropping games that were
That
kind
will drive you
boring too.
bats.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Especially for viewers,
This is a
yeah.
gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not.
The only
gonna
thing
be able
is
to
with
fly those
dropping,
bunkers
some
down the
people take it
right-hand
way
side,
too
and if you hit it
serious.
right of those trees come into play.
I don't
bail
wanna
out to the
play with a
left,
team
Give
that,
yourself a long
like,
iron second shot into
dead
this
serious
massive
about
green. Lots
game.
of runoff areas all around this green.
just wanna
but
get
what
on and have a
great
little bit of fun.
opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
I don't know where it's going.
That's frustrating. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
It's looking solid.
Big birdie.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Time to take a look
Probably gonna
at
put me at plus
Justin
1, I believe.
Rose.
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking
You
forward to
play.
the next hole, but
I do
danger
play some
lurks if
MLB
they're
the
not
show. I
careful.
mostly play
Second shot here at the 10th.
offline, grinding out programs
And
and
going with driver
parallel
off the deck
fives,
with
but
this shot.
about it. Yeah,
this
Diamond
is the stuff
Dynasty.
we
Yeah,
love. Getting after this par 5 and 2.
using the big muscles to get it home in 2
This
there.
is going to be a shot and a half. No, not going. A bit closer to the
Didn't quite
hole.
have the right stuff there. This putt coming up is for birdie. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup.
I definitely will run some shell
And now
with you.
over to Justin Rose.
Birdied their
MLB
last
is
hole.
kind of going to be on the back
Here's
burner for
Justin
me.
Rose.
It's kind of
Well, that's
tail
going to have
right
some
now.
impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. From around
yeah,
120 yards
chill,
here.
and I'm going to start getting into
Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. That one seemed to get
start
away
getting
from them,
into
Rich.
some story games.
Getting ready to play their third.
Gotta do something different.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ouch, that hurts.
That's like, I don't even
Bogey
think I'm
putter
getting caught
waits.
this time too when it comes
Now
out.
7 shots behind after that. The
I'm staying away from it.
Foxhole Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic
Yeah.
break. Players are
Playing
definitely bailing
shell
out
for
to the right,
35
but
days
make sure
straight,
you come up
I'd
short
lose.
and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
This would be a great up and down.
I don't know if I don't know if Tropical Cove's in here. He plays a little putt. Oh,
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
gonna get a perfect swing every.
That's a good looking shot there. From about 100 yards. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, come on, sit. Looks like that one left some meat on the bone.
I did not. No.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Anyway, got a hole in one at Pebble Beach. Oh, I did not see it at all. Off.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently in first place.
Most definitely
looking
will.
to hold
After
that
stream,
lead
I'll go
here.
have a look at it.
Now 7 shots behind after that.
Did you
We've
see
arrived at
the
a par
new Vegas Golden Knight rings? Stanley Cup rings?
That was wonderfully done. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Yeah, they're nice.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh no, we're water
Uh-oh,
bound.
this is heading towards the water.
Going for a swim.
Time now for the 4th shot.
What I wanted to do the first time.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Oh, so close. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it.
There we
Could
go.
be costly.
I was in a watch party before
Trailing
I
by
streamed
8
last night.
strokes now after that hole.
Yeah, no, they.
This hole
I seen
is
it
a
on
par 3.
Instagram. Looks pretty nice. That shot.
This would be a great up and down.
Might be moving the
And
Vegas.
he needs this to save par.
Yeah, the banner thing.
Just didn't drop.
Banner thing I wasn't so
Just a short putt
sold
remaining
on.
here.
Slot machine
And the
thing.
putt drops. But that's back-to-back
I
bogeys
get it
now.
because it's Vegas,
Making
but
one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. And
yeah,
the tee shot looks
I
pretty
understand that part of
good.
it.
Time for the second shot.
To me, it just
at the
came off
16.
like cheap, I guess.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
And here we are with the third shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
And then the whole
This is Justin
Elvis
Rose.
impersonators
Went
bringing the
straight
rings
down.
out.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And now at +4.
I
for
seen
the
some
round.
people were upset with
Next
the whole
up is this par 4
skating,
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
skating with the Stanley Cup around the ice. I'm like, you guys
Time
kind
for
of
the second shot at the 17th.
impersonators. Thought someone said something.
How
I
close
didn't
was
catch
to
that part
going
either.
down?
I shouldn't say that. I didn't catch
Anyone
that
need to
part.
play
I
their
did
third?
see something about Elvis impersonator, sorry, giving the Stanley Cup rings.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Job done. Let's head to the next.
I don't know if that was done off
Here we
the
find
ice
ourselves
or
on the tee of a long par 4.
nope.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Opting for the 6 iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
I should have backed that up more.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Always love these opportunities, especially
win.
when it's for birdie. And with that putt, concludes this players' round.
We had one earlier that almost went in.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend.
Better
Rounds to
in the
go.
next
Should be
round.
fun.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and
+3 is not it. 3 is not going to get the job done. Okay, round 2. We'll probably just finish off this tournament and then be it for me today.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud
Hey,
to bring you
looks like
the
we have no
season-long
wind
race
today.
for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the
This
Falcon
round.
Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing
Not
at some flags.
good
They've
as
been
well
playing
as I-
very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Well,
Eating
it's
the
time for the
fern.
preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. This hole is a long par 4.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8 iron here.
This
Here we
one
go.
is chewing fiber.
Ooh!
My, right by the hole.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
I'll take that one.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Dan,
If my eyes didn't see
nice
it,
chip.
I wouldn't have believed it. And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Moving up.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry.
Did that.
But can he stay that way?
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Sitting at 1 over. Ooh, that almost went down. Been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Let's go.
Oh, well
We're
played.
having a good tournament here.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Knock on wood.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand
And
side.
right
shorter
out the
players
window.
gonna have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Playing
Not
from
gonna get
around
a birdie.
190 yards out.
But let's try to go right for the.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
That
get a
one's headed
bogey at
right and
least.
staying right.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, well played.
Such soft hands.
That tee shot, I'll
nothing to
take a
sweat
bogey.
over that one. Well hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Going with the 9 iron, I think. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Take
A
that.
wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th. And this putt to move into the top 20. Time to take a look
Got
at
it.
Justin Rose.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Even.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
That's some good golf right there. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Choosing the 9 iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Not working.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the
Holy.
front door. It's downhill.
Had the right lie, just not far enough. Oh,
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to
save
hold.
this for par.
3 feet to go here to the hole. So no movement on the leaderboard.
Three
remaining
back of the
at
rival.
even overall. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 8 iron here.
Stick it. Stick it. I rolled.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Okay, let's get back to the action. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
What a putt. Started this
Go.
perfectly.
And racking up their
On the
fifth birdie of
move.
the day. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 13th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Ooh.
Oh, I love this type of courage,
Comes
Rich.
for
Going
eagle.
forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Take the birdie though.
Ooh. That'll sting a bit. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10.
Hey, we
And
birdied
now
it.
over to Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. He's in a share of 9th
Well, moving
place.
up.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad
Tied for
thing.
9th.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Burn.
Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 9th. Ah, great shot.
One for eagle.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's too bad. And this putt coming up for his par. That
After a
gets the
couple
job
bad
done.
shots, we'll take it.
He's in a share of 10th position. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Hey, we got lucky.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for 10th place. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Good shot there.
A bit
Time
better.
to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival.
Yeah,
He's
a
two
lot of
ahead.
work on this putting.
And back to the course
Still
for the
is.
live action. Setting up here with a very long putt. Looking really good.
Got it.
There's no doubt about this rivalry. It's
Go.
certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
He's currently tied for 8th. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Big part.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Yeah, it's time to take a look at this
13th hole.
13th hole. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Oh no. We should...
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Take that.
He finds himself in a share of 7th. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Opting for the 5-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Wow, almost an eagle. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival.
Would've been nice
and
to get that
playing partner
eagle, but
today.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
Okay.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
look at that
Oh,
shot.
right by the hole. Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5.
Beautiful.
Trailing by 4 strokes. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's a bit out of shape. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got the big 200 all the way back to this pin.
That's the right option. Put it back in play. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Playing their 4th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. This next
Double
putt
bogey hole.
for double bogey.
Not good.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one's bunker bound.
Falling apart again.
And that's the line in the sand.
Nice shot out of the bunker.
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. That's just about 3 feet away.
Big
Trailing
birdie.
by 5 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with the 5-iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
Not with it.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the pace. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And that signs off on today's round.
Oh, not a bad round. Good shots.
And as the round comes to a close,
We're in the
they
top
find
10.
themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
We have some work to do.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you, this player is expecting more out of themselves.
Well, that just about concludes.
We are going Round number 3. Got 7 over. Or sorry. Got 7 under. Not 7 over, sorry. 7 under. Be getting today.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are
Getting a windy
delighted to
day.
bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Luke, this player's trailing currently, but let's face it, there's so much golf left to be played. I really think if they stay the course and continue playing the way they are, they've got a great chance of getting a victory here.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. That one's come up short.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
That's tiny. From around 180 yards out. Going with the 7. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
You heard?
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make
purse.
We have a par 3 on this one. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
They're probably clubbed up a little bit.
Well short.
A birdie putt awaits. Let's return to live play now. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
That one.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Time now for the 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Good par.
Good putt that. He's currently tied for 7th.
Need these shots.
This hole here is a par 4.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter player's going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Big par saver coming up for this fella. That's frustrating. And down it goes.
All right. Let's slow down a little
Your
bit.
leader as we head to the next hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. That's a little untidy. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's going right. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Gone. fucked.
Justin Rose now.
Go Justin
Okay, time
Rose.
to return to the action.
Got too long of a putt to make.
Whew, what a shot that was. Making the difficult look very easy. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. Well, that's a handy shot. A couple under at this stage, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Opting for the 6 iron.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Getting ready to play their third. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, just missed. It's just about 3 feet away.
This will be a good bogey.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
We're falling apart
Our
again.
current leader is up by 3 shots. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Opting for the 9 iron. That might be 1 club too many. Lovely effort that. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. It was on a good line.
Last second, it
This
rolled
putt's about
away.
4 feet from the hole. It's on a good line. And this is a familiar sight.
Going right for the hole
John
in the
Rahm
very
leads
last
this
second.
tournament. Teeing off now on a short par 5.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
It'll be a little more
Be nice
harder.
to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ouch, that hurts. And that should secure the par on this one.
Oh, we got par.
Johnny Mack,
Needed
what's
that.
the news?
Hey
Front
guys, we are
frames,
checking
eh?
in down here with
At some
Justin
point.
Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Putting for
Hey,
birdie.
it'll work here for birdie.
Just didn't drop.
Par
The
again.
putt drops, and we're moving on. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Okay.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
There we
Beautiful
go.
shot. And that will take him to 2 under. Our leader
Needed
is
that
enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Big part.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Sitting at 2 under par. Trying to break into the top 10. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going
Big
in.
one left.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Take it.
And this one is for his par. He finds himself in a share of 13th. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Wind's not going to pick that ball up at all.
Coming up from the bunker.
Got it.
Ooh, well done. Got a lot of that. Sitting at 2 under. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well,
Take
that'll
it.
play, and that will take him to 3 under. Let's head over to the
Big birdie.
13th. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Now 8 shots back after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. And choosing the 8 iron here. That's not the shot they're after. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. How close was that
Ooh,
to
it
going
licked
down?
out.
Ah, that's a touch of class.
That would have been
Great
beautiful.
touch.
Did not fall though.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This one to save par.
Big par.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Tee shot is looking good here. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
That's
What
definitely.
have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
How did that miss? Yeah, not much to sweat there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard.
Place.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, what a stroke.
Got it.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one's right of the green.
Unable to find the green on this one. Getting ready to play their third. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Such soft hands.
Hey, that's par.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, that was certainly a tale of
Through
two
18,
nights,
we got
Richard.
one more
Well done
left
for this
in
player
me.
to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do
One more
after that
18.
opening 9. It was, it wasn't going to be pretty if they had to back 9.
Okay. Oh. Kind of
2K
win we have
Sports,
today.
in association with the PGA
We have
Tour,
no win today.
proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
We can make
Pleased
a
you could
move.
join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Right now, he's not got the victory secured, but a good final round here could see him into the winner's circle.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Ooh,
Let's not.
3 feet to go here to the hole. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Wonderfully played. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one's headed right, Rich. Not sure if that's how they drew it up. And here we are with the third shot. And he needs this to save par. Oh, so close. Just can't seem to get off the bogey
Back-to-back
train here, Rich.
bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
This hole is a par 3. See if you can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, that was a safe play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Happy with that. This par.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Par putt coming up here. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 5 at this one. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. Here we are at the 6th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Ah, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
That was a gallant attempt. And that's all she wrote. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Let's head over to the 3rd.
Bounce left.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards. Yeah, this is lovely. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Lucky with that par.
For his par.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Come on, get down. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. We have a par 5 on this one.
This is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
In the hole.
Oh, just missed.
Just missed.
Putting for birdie here.
Take the birdie though.
Let's head to the next. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Here's Justin Rose. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. getting ready to play their third. Not a bad play, that one. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, that's frustrating. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Time to face a par 4 now. You like that, didn't you? Playing from around 160 yards. Choosing the 9-iron here. Nicely done.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Looking better.
Oh, what a super shot. And
Needed
with it,
that.
he'll move to a couple under par. He's
Tied
sharing
for 13th.
13th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard. Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
And he's not hit the mark on that
Kind
approach.
of not for swing.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. 7 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum.
Nice.
Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Save it for par.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Currently 2 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Left yourself an opportunity. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, he'll take that.
Par.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in down here with Justin Rose as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Currently a couple under for the event. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. That should find the fairway. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. An eagle putt awaits.
Oh shit.
He'll be disappointed
not
with
what I
that
wanted.
one. That was a pushed putt. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is their look at birdie.
Well played.
Big birdie
And
instead.
that will take him to 3 under. He's in a share of 12th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
If it's up, it could be in. And
Birdie.
the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch. And
Get
that
the
will
lucky
take him
bounce,
to
we'll take
4
it.
under. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 16th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Is that right? I think so. That's not what they were looking for. And here we are with the third shot. And here we are with their fourth. Ooh, that almost went down. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
Short par 4, Luke, looking to gain some strokes in the field.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Big par out
Judging
there.
it beautifully.
And that brings an end to the day.
So
And
we
as
end up
take
with
a look at our rivalry results.
a
It's a
12th
big
place
thank you to
finish.
Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff.
those beat
but
us.
what a day.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm
Right,
Luke
we didn't
Elvey.
do very good
Thanks
today.
for joining us. See you next time.
Got a 12th place finish. What we've done so far. I got a 9th place finish at the Bluff. And a 3rd place finish at Serenity. Didn't make the cut at Shriner. Tied for 34th at the Champions Invitation. Got DNQ. Or did not. Oh, okay, we didn't. Got 12th place at the Cup. 9 the 3rd, tied for 34th. And next tournament is the Daybreak Classic. Tied for 12th place in the FedEx Cup points. That's gonna be it for today. Don't think I'll be streaming later. And tomorrow we're gonna play some MLB. Pop over there for a second. I believe there is new Wednesday program coming out. That I want to see what else is there. I have to. Yes, I might do that tonight. I think there's any other programs coming on the MLB front as we play it. Waiting for Friday, right? The new weekly program.
Hey, baseball fans,
Ford
this is
Pennant
Chris
Chase
Singleton,
packs,
and
more
welcome to the show.
Rare tribute packs, 5,000 XP. Don't look like we're getting anything else anytime soon. Friday, there's a new program capturing wildcard round at New Conquest mission. Postseason Seasons Challenge. Earn 2023 postseason. So tomorrow when we go live, we will continue with the September monthly awards mini season. That will give me Juan Soto. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow. I will see you guys then. I'm gonna get up and do. Gonna get started on that one probably. I know my thing says 1 p.m. Eastern. Probably live before 11, but that's what we'll aim. 11 o'clock Mountain Time, 1 o'clock Eastern. Guys, tomorrow. Have a good night.